And how's everybody doing? Forgot to unmute the mic there. All right, so we're not actually talking about chips. We're talking about computer chips or electronic chips. In this case, this poor board whose owner shorted out his layer fan wires while it was on. So we have a very crispy MOSFET. We'll show you what that looks like when you short stuff out. Oh, look at that, perfect. And there we go. So that's what happens when you short out your MOSFET. So this is just a tiny little one. This is for the layer fan here. If I go ahead and adjust that, move that up. There we go. A little more, apparently. There we go. Now we're in focus. Oh god, now we're not lined up. Okay. We're in focus now? Yeah, that's pretty good. Good enough for government work, I say. So, you've been bamboozled. Oh, wrong one. There we go. You guys don't care about my YouTube studio. So, but I do have something new that's going on my bench here, and I'm going to give a shout out to the Rossman Repair Group, aka Louis Rossman. If you guys follow him on YouTube, I bought this from, I actually pre-ordered this. I don't like pre-orders, but he hyped the crap out of this thing, and I'm really looking forward to seeing if this actually stacks up to my little crappy one that I paid like $60. I think this one was like $250. So not bad. I'm pretty sure the spec sheet listed that it was I think it's 1,000 watts or something like that. It's stupid in terms of how much power this thing has. So let's do a quick unboxing and then we'll get it plugged in. And if I need a hot air, this is what we're going to use today. So I did order the bent angled nozzles with it. So I don't know if he has any of these in stock, but it's like RossmanRepairGroup.com. Louis, sponsor me. I don't think he does sponsorships. But let's see here. Oh, this is how you know your childhood is dead, when you get excited about a new hot air station. But at least I can bury it out in my own backyard now, because I'm an adult. Oh, how's everybody doing today? Yeah, the Easy Board's pretty easy to fix. There's not much you can't fix on it. The PCB holds up well to user-inflicted abuse. So, and unlike other companies, we'll actually fix them for you if you screw them up. Like, you pay for the service, but instead of ending up in a landfill like some other boards I know, we fix them and we prevent them from going in a landfill, and our customers don't have to buy a whole new board. All right, so this has my address on it. Hopefully you guys didn't see that. Not like it's hard to find. Let's see. I ordered this on May 7th. SKU rework with bent nozzles. And oh baby. Oh, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Oh, look at these nozzles. Oh, it's cute. Comes with a little grounding thingamahoosit. We got our regular nozzles. Okay, so my current hot air station uses this, so I should be able to swap this out fairly quick. Disappointed you were not hot air frying chips. It was a pun. I wish I was frying chips. I am so hungry. I should have ate before I got on the stream. All right, let's do it. Give it a proper unboxing. We'll give it a proper unboxing. Let's see. Schematic diagram of all equipment. I don't know about you guys, but this is a company that makes electronics repair stuff. Calls this a schematic. I see the Chinesium translates over to all industries, not just printers. Oh man. Oh boy. Button beeping function. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not good. Alright, let's see. I want to just point out how much of a nerd you guys are. You guys knew there was a hot air station involved. And you're all watching this. Nerds. You're all nerds. Oh, that's a nice heavy bass. Yeah, Saturn, just be patient. USPS and UPS, actually, all the carriers right now are sucking. Like, they're absolutely sucking. I had a order for some drone parts that got bounced around for like a week and a half. I wasn't happy, but I didn't bitch at the company that sent it to me because I understand that this stuff is happening right now. Caution hot. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm not about these stupidity labels here. Okay? If you don't know that a hot air station's hot, you should probably deserve to get your hands burned. Plus, this is my equipment. No one touches my shit. Unless they have permission. Oh! So, it's packed pretty nice. I mean, it literally came in its box. Oh! Oh, that's a honker. That's a honker. Let's put it side by side with my current one. So I guess Aaron's getting another one of Tim's hand-me-down pieces of equipment. Or you know what? I might just keep this around. So here's my current one. This handle's ridiculous. So you see I got some janky bent tips on here. I mean, this one works. For $60, if you're not doing anything crazy, this is nice. But this struggles with the easy boards because of the copper. Supposedly, this one shouldn't, because this is a beefy boy. Beefy boy. How does this go in here? It's just like set, so you can set that there. Oh! Oh! Look at that. That's nice. I like that. I like that. So, Mr. New Akalox, I love these random Chinese brands. This one's been serving me well. I do have to say, though, and I left a review on Amazon, I had to replace the fan in here. This is a 5015 blower fan, and I actually cut open the slits here to get more airflow through. And this is actually one of the this is one of the 24-volt fans we sell in the shop. I put it in here because it's the same type of fan. I just had to grind off the little mounts. But, you know, I repaired it. Instead of it going in a landfill, I repair it. I keep it running. Because, you know, it's great for heat shrink and stuff. So that'll become my auxiliary one. Let's see if this works. So I'm probably, let's see. Let's just see all the tips we have here. Yeah, it's a big black hose. That's a really big black hose. So the air on this one actually comes from the base. So there's a blower in here, and it comes through the hose, whereas the other one, the fan is in there. So this one should be able to deliver a lot more air than the other one. Does the one disconnect from the base? It does not. On my old one it does, but I never use that. So, I mean, these seem pretty well made. I mean, I'm happy with it so far. So this has got to be some sort of grounding strap. Does it have like a... Yeah, it does. So it's got a little grounding strap plug in the back. There's like... Oh, these are all going to fall. But there's a little banana plug in here. So you can like clip this to your bench. I probably won't use this. But that's nice. This feels solid. Like it's got some heft to it. Let's see. So, oh, yeah, 1,000 watts output. That's what this is rated at. All right. Let's see. Let's play with the new toy here. This is how you know your childhood's dead, guys. When your tools are toys to you. But whatever. I'm embracing it. Let's see. Off. Does it have? I'm assuming it has a sensor. I pick it up? No? Should probably read the manual. Okay, so there's our airflow right here. Apparently it doesn't go up to 100%. So we got presets here. That's nice. I like that. I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory. So like, I don't know, for like heat shrink, I use like 150. So let's see. Oh, there's a little fiddly. Like it just yeets it when you hold it. There's no like ramp up. It's just like, okay, we're holding it. I'm assuming you press and hold. Yep. Okay, so 2. Okay, so there we go. So 300. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. It doesn't have, how does it know? I'm gonna turn this off. I'll probably be using this mid. Whoa! It's a stream. I dropped something. Let's see here. I could also read the manual. Oh! There's a button here. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Oh, look at this. It's got little like retaining clips here. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We'll check this out. Let's see. It does have some sort of sensor. Oh, look at that. Okay. You have to press it. It's pretty quiet. That's a lot of air coming out of there. Let's go to 300. Holy shit. There probably will be some smoke coming off this. Is it off gases from the stuff? Like the oils and stuff? Let's say 400. Oh my god. So the circuit that this is plugged into, there's a light on it, and the light is pulsing from the PWM. That's 50%. Let's see. Woo! Oh yeah. Ooh. Okay, you can turn it down. So you can toggle it right from here. And I just told it to turn back on. It's coming back up quick. Oh yeah, that's... Whew! Like, even, like, I can feel the heat right here. Right there is getting uncomfortable already. So this is throwing some heat. Let's see, 150. Now, does it save the fan presets? It does. Ooh, that's nice. So not only does it save... Oh, that's sweet. So it does have a sensor. So when you put it down, it shuts off. Oh, there's actually directions here. Long press switch to change hot and cold air. What? Oh! What? So it's just cold air. So it just runs the fan if you need to like cool something down. That's a nice feature. So if you press and hold it, then it goes to heat. And you press again, there we go. Now if I put it down, it's cooling off. Now let's start heating back. No, so you always have to press the button to turn it on. I kind of like that. So if you accidentally bump it off, it doesn't accidentally turn on you. I really like this. This is slick. It's not that loud even at full blast. So I'm gonna move that over here, and then we're gonna get to the board repair. So I'm gonna show you guys what I go through when we get a fan FET to see what needs to be replaced. Because sometimes it's just the FET, other times it's the FET resistors. There's like, or resistor usually. There's a 10K or a 10 ohm resistor that's on there. It usually gets fried. But depending on the resistance we read across that resistor, could indicate that the CPU I/O pin is damaged. So if that's the case, we're going to be using this to get the CPU off. So I have a little drawer underneath with all this kind of stuff in here. So I'm going to put that in there so I don't lose them. And then we're going to move this over. This uses a standard power cable, so I can literally just swap this out because my old one uses the same connector. So So if we look over here, see where my hot air station was right here and the Haka was on top of it. And here's the plug. So the Haka, oh look at that. There we go. Perfect. And this can just chill right here. Look how nicely that fit in there. And I can still turn my power on and off right here. You can see it? Does that have a thing on the front? It does. Hang on. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. You guys seeing this? Oh. It's officially mine. I own it. As soon as you peel that off, it's yours. All right. So, obviously, I know this FET on this thing is cooked. Let's see how cooked it is. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Wrong button. I'm not on my streaming game today, apparently. Where? Okay. I was like, this was in focus. So what I'm gonna check right now is I'm gonna get this off here. And you know what? Why don't we use the hot air to do that? Let's see. Because I couldn't do it with the other one. I couldn't get these FETs off. I had to do it with my iron. I am gonna turn up the gain on my mic, so there'll probably be a little bit more background noise. But the mic is not by me. Well, it's close, but it's off to the side. So audio might not be as good as you guys are used to, but oh, so I can't. I need to quick it up. All right. Let's try 300C, and I'm gonna do half chooch. Oh, hang on. Let me turn my fume extractor on. Oh, so this does have a thing, so you can set it down. Okay, so I can keep it heated. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna turn my fume extractor on because the flux will start to vaporize. I feel like Louis Rossman now, except not as attractive. Let me. I should have put this tip on, like, turned, but you actually can't even turn it. Come on. There we go. Okay. Because the hose does have some resistance to it, so. There we go. All right. Let's give this a go. Give this the old college try. That might be too much air. Hang on. Let me give it 25%. I'm used to my other one that's like... it's still moving it. Part of it's coming off. Yeah, this is just coming off in pieces. Coming off in pieces, that's lovely. Alright, I'm gonna get the Hako in here and just clean up the tip or the pads. The one pad lifted up a little bit, but it's all good. Oh, I just realized you guys can't see this. I apologize. I thought I was in frame. You can see how far the hot. Sorry, I just realized I'm blowing your ears out. You can see how far. I turn the gain down a little bit. You can see how far the hot air pushed the flux. Let me move this over here. I'm moving my preview so I can actually see what you guys see. So I don't accidentally get this out of frame again. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So those look good. What I want to do is test what we're reading here. Oh, I don't have the software installed for my good multimeter, but you guys have to trust me. I gotta reinstall that. I reformatted my computer and forgot to reinstall it. I have too many damn probe leads in this thing. Let's see if these will reach. Yep. How far am I extended? Good one. There we go. All right. Got some nice 12 gauge silicone extensions here. I can actually get to where I need to on the bench with the meter over here. Not the best setup, but I gotta make do with what I have space-wise. Alright. So let's see what we're reading on this. This is the resistor we want to check because this has a signal going through. This is usually the one that'll tell us if things are really screwed up or not. And we're reading 33K ohms. This one is as well. Should be reading 10. And this is. So this one should read 10. This one's reading 33K. So I'm going to try changing this and see if it still reads 33K. If it doesn't, then that means that the IO pin, which is where this goes, on the processor got zapped when they shorted the fan. But the first thing I try is replacing this resistor, because this does sometimes get zapped and its resistance goes high. So I keep 10 ohms on hand for this specific repair, because this happens not a ton, but enough to where I have the parts on hand. What I really need to get myself is a set of hot tweezers. Oh, my flux is jammed up. Come on. Surprised this didn't take that off. We gotta do the temp a little higher. There we go. Surprised that took that long to get it off. Because I don't want to crank the temperature up. But, you know, it is what it is. My flux syringe is like gummed up. They're not gummed up. It gets like stuff stuck like right here. I have to open it up. There's just some shmoo. Which is weird because this is MG Chemicals. This is good. This is good shit. You see, does that work? Yeah, it works out. There we go. Alright, let's clean up the pads. I'll put some fresh paste on there. I'm going to try to do all the soldering with the actual hot air station. I usually just use my iron, this little guy for the chip replacement, but I'm going to try to use the hot air. Drop this in a little closer. Now, I like to use like low melting point This is like 180C paste here. My hands are so shaky all the time. I don't know why. Well, a little dab there. All right. Let me see if I can get the resistor placed without screwing up the paste. I'm on the struggle bus today. All right, let's get a new MOSFET. I never said I'm excellent at this. I just know how to do work that works. So don't idolize me with soldering, because I'm not an expert. I'm just pretty good at it. Like, I'm not even being, like, facetious or anything. I think the category would be knows enough to be dangerous. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to turn the heat down, and the airflow. I'm going to try this approach. We're going to go low heat, or high heat, low airflow, and see if this will do it. Let's see. I'm going to put some flux on here to help things along. There we go. Lewis would be proud. Come on, you should start melting. Come on. See how the solder pulling everything in? The resistor's looking decent. Need a little more airflow. All right, well that took, yeah. So those are all soldered. Like I said, I usually do that stuff by hand. Sorry, I'm like killing your guys' ears. Um, yeah. So those took. Now I'm willing to bet if this solder might still be molten. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, so that's on there. That leg's on. Yeah. All right. I was hoping that it would center to the resistor, but it didn't. I mean, it's good, but I mean, I can hit it again one more time. It does kind of bother me that it's not, perfectly centered. I'm gonna clean this whole board anyway, so let's just get wild here. Flux helps everything along. I mean, it's about as centered as it's gonna get. It's straighten out a little bit. But there we go. All right. Well, let me let this cool down because this is, I think it's like 175 or 180 C. Oh, wow, it's only 137 for the melting point. Yeah, so that's plenty of heat. I think that label's BS because I've never been able to get it to melt at 137. I think that's where it starts to get soft, but I do not own stock in flux. All right. Let's see, is this cool enough now? Yep. All right, let's see what we're reading. Hey, we're reading 10 ohms. So this guy might have lucked out. We might not have to replace the processor. The only thing is this is reading 12. This should be reading 30 something. Let me check the other one for a point of reference. Yeah. Well, let me clean it up. I think I have some of those other resistors here. The 10 ohms are usually what gets blown out uh, when this happens. When someone shorts their fan out, it blows the blows that. I didn't even melt any headers. It's always good when you do that or don't do that. Yeah, see, now when I run this through and clean it, I usually scrub it, but you can see like there's still some solder balls there. So if I just take my Hako here. Come on, solder balls. There we go. Oh, we're getting real deep. Real deep. So you just get in here. You can touch it up. Oh no. Oh, okay, that was close. It's because this solder is such a low melting point. It's so easy for the heat to transfer through the part. And you see there's some solder balls here. This is why I don't like using the solder paste. It does usually come off and like when you clean it. But I don't know. That's just me. So it's not straight, but it's functional. Which is fine with me. Let me see if the resistance values change at all. Oh, it does bother me that it's crooked. I might actually hit it with the hot air again. Yeah, this is only reading 12 ohms. And this one's reading 30K, which is what they should read. So something's weird here. So I'm going to put a little more paste on here. And I'm just trying to get this straightened. This is just me being anal. Originally, as you guys heard, I was like, it's fine. But no, it bothers me. It bothers me that it's not straight. Let's see if I can get it to center. I put a little more paste on there. Ah! Ah! Might put too much paste. But I can clean that up with the iron. It's all good. So there's a little ball right here. Come on, go over to the side. Go! Get on there! Uh, uh. Use my iron to grab the balls that didn't flow in. There we go. Oh, look at that. All right. So I'll do one more pass with the air. One more flux on there. And then we'll call it a wrap. I'll clean it. I keep picking this up thinking it's going to turn on by itself. All right. Haha, it's straight. Success. Woo! All right, so I'm gonna clean this. So here's the thing. Is it this resistor or is the I/O pin screwed up? Because typically when the I/O pin is screwed up, okay? So meaning like, so this trace here that goes to this resistor, this goes to the I/O pin on the processor to toggle the MOSFET on and off to let power flow through from the ground plane to this trace here, which goes to the fan. And this is just like a pull down. And if this pulls it down too far, it's not gonna work. So, and this is reading way lower. If I get in here, it's only reading 12 ohms. So either I mean that's all checking out. I kind of want to get this off and test this. Because that should be 30K. That's not wanting to come off. Let me see if I have another one of these. I should have one of those on a parts board. Yeah, dude. This was like a prototype. This thing has been, it's disgusting. Because it's just been floating around. There's flux all over it. So this should be a 33K right here. Oh, it blew it. Where did it go? I just lost the resistor. Where did it go? Where the hell did that resistor just go? Of course, they're tinier than hell. Alright, well, I guess we'll pull one off from... I don't need to be this close for this. There's another one right here. This was from one of our prototypes. So this was actually hand assembled. Okay, there we go. So we have a, this should be a 33K. Oh God, oh God, there we go. Let's double check. Yep, Okay, so that's the resistor. So I usually like to clean these off. Some IPA. I mean, if you guys can see how tiny these are, I know some of you know how tiny these are. I also know some of you don't know how tiny these are. And I'm just going to use my Hako to get this off. Where is it? And that one went flying, so I can't test it, but we're going to assume that that's probably bad. All right, let's see if I can get this soldered up with the just the hot air. So I'm going to use a little more paste than I did last time. Like I said, I don't usually do this stuff with the hot air. I can do these with an iron, but I want to try it with the hot air. Make sure my pads are all clean. Almost lost the resistor because it's so damn tiny. Oh my god, released from the tweeters. Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna lower my airflow output so I don't blow this thing away. And we're just gonna come in from the top here. Keep forgetting to turn the damn thing on. Alright, so those solder balls will clean off when I hit it. So I use a brush with flux remover, and I'll take it in the garage, clean it, and then we'll come back. So I will be back. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to go clean this board up. Actually, let me test the resistance first. Yeah, see those just come right off. Little solder balls. Whoa, we might have a bad processor. Because we're still reading 12 ohms, so that resistor wasn't even bad. Part of the troubleshooting. So I'm going to assume that this chip's going to need to be replaced. So the question is, do I just replace it now and get it out of the way, or because it's not going to work. Like, this isn't going to work if this isn't reading correctly. Yeah, it's still reading 12 ohms. That's reading 10 now, which it should. But we should read 10 across these two and 33 across here at the most. Like 30 to 33K. And I'm getting 12 on this. So that means it's the processor's I/O pin screwed up because it's screwing with the reading is what it's doing. So basically there's an internal short and it's contacting. I think that's the best way I can describe it. Like, it got surged and now it's not behaving as it should. Because it shouldn't be influencing the reading if it was functioning. So, let's see here. Let's see if this will actually... It's still hot. It's decently warm. I'm going to use the pliers to take these off. Let's put a bigger... Man, these tips are hard to get off. There's no, like, release mechanism for them. Damn. Okay, well, first thing I don't like, these are hard to get off. Oh, man. Because I'm definitely going to need more heat. Bigger tip. I mean, you know what? I guess I could do with that tip. Let me pull the LCD header off so I don't melt it. This one's being stubborn today. Usually I can get these headers off pretty quickly, but this one is not cooperating. Oh my god, so close. Alright. Alright. God, this thing keeps jamming up. And I don't know why. I don't know why this syringe end keeps jamming. Still one from the other tube I have. Alright, let's see if this can take the processor off. It's still kind of warm, but I can't get this thing off. Like rocket? Oh, let's not turn that on. I kind of want to put the bigger tip on here. But this is not. Alright, well, I guess I'm stuck with this. That sucks. I'm gonna forever be using this tip. A little lower on the airflow. Yeah, I should have gone with the bigger tip. Yeah, this is way easier with my iron and the low melting point stuff. I would have had this chip off by now with that. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I just need more practice with this. Oh, the suction part lifting tool. Yeah, that would be great. That would have been great for this. Absolutely great. You're not wrong. That's what I'm missing. Why do I not have one of those? That would be perfect for this. Yeah, I'm gonna, after I'm done wicking up these pads, I'm ordering one. Oh, here, and I'll check now. It's not that the processor's gone, unless I bridged something when I removed it. Hey, look at that, we're reading 33k ohms, so yeah, the processor got screwed. Which has usually been the case when I see, you know, that sequence of events, like, this is bad, this is reading this. Come on. Yeah, I need to get one. I'm literally gonna order one after I'm done doing this. Let's see. You guys got any recommendations? That would have been perfect. I'm like, how the hell do people get these chips off? Oh yeah, the suction tool. Duh. Yeah, this would have been done already if I wasn't, you know, forcing myself to use the hot air station. But I don't know, it's a nice little break. It's kind of therapeutic almost. I like soldering. All right, so just gotta clean up this row of pins. Oh yeah, I absolutely agree, Michael. Like we live in such a toss it away society. Like throw it out. Like I got into. If you guys have been following me on my personal side of things, on like my YouTube channel, I've been doing a lot of drone stuff, and like the drone stuff is so cheap. Like, you know, it's almost cheaper to buy a new drone than to fix the one you have, depending on what broke on it. And my buddy was like looking at me sideways because like I've got a Beta FPV Meteor 65, and it's like 120 is like the normal price on it. I picked up a second one for like $70 on Race Day Quads. But I bought a set of motors in case I break a motor when I'm flying, so I have a spare on hand. And it was like $40. So like, you know, when you get a whole new one, like I did for $70, I'm sitting here going, well, that drone comes with the motors. That's only $70. Oh, did that pad lift? I think a pad lifted, but I don't think that's a pad that's needed. Yeah, that's nothing connected to that. We don't use all the pins on the LPC here. So, I'll double check. Yeah, there's nothing going to that pad. So, it's all good. That was definitely from the heat. You can see right here. That pad lifted there. So I'm going to practice on some other boards more with the heat gun before I start doing this with the big stuff. I mean, worst case scenario, if I break the guy's board, I just give him a whole new one. It's not a big deal. So all right, let's go shopping for some suction tools. How's that? I'm sure Dan's got some recommendations on things that suck, but I don't think it's the kind of sucking I'm looking for in this application. All right, let's go shopping. Let's see. Main mon. Let's see. Let's see if he's got anything, because that's where I got this from. So I have his recommended hot air station and the Hako he recommends. Okay, well. What are they called? Like a suction part pecker thing? Yeah, 38 people viewing. SMD vacuum pickup. Oh, here's a make your own. Metcal, that sounds expensive. No, I'm not buying one of these. I can just tell this. I'm sure it's nice. Does it give you a fucking handy too? And a reach around while you're using it? Holy shit. Vacuum pickup pen. Okay. Half the battle is knowing what they're actually called. Because I don't know what they're called. Oh, look at that. Hako makes one. I love me some Hako. That's not terrible. Let's see, how are the reviews? Do you guys see this? Oh my god. We got a Karen here who who doesn't realize that this is for electronics and not for your stupid crafts. And this guy's like, it's not for beads. Lol. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Hako 39401. Let's see. Oh, I've ordered from them. Tech equipment. Okay, I might just order from them. And here's someone selling on eBay. See, this is why you don't buy everything through Amazon. Like, look at, they're so much cheaper. Let's see, vacuum suction pen. Let's see, is this a... Okay. I'm assuming this is manual. I mean, here's another one that's the same style under a different brand name. An undefeated Super Bowl winning NFL team's record would suck more than this pen. I have to reprint those parts because I know you changed a bunch of stuff there, Media Dog. I'm probably just gonna go for the Hako. Hako hasn't let me down yet. Free shipping. Let's see, they probably also have the tips. Yep, they do. Oh my god. These are the same. This is what the chocolate printer uses. This is the connection point that the chocolate printer uses. What? Are you... That's hilarious. So assuming you get these, and then you get the little rubber pieces to go on the end. Oh no, I guess these would have enough suction to grab a tiny chip. Yeah, I'm just gonna order the Hako later. I'm gonna get some tips and stuff. I'm gonna order from Tech Equipment because I've ordered from them before, and that's actually where we got our Hako fume extractor from. There is so much flux on here. All right. So I'm probably gonna finish this off with my regular iron. God, I can't get. This is so hard to use. So I'm just going to set the chip with the hot air and then do a drag with the iron. Let me grab my box of processors here. What? You're going to timeout. Because that wasn't even funny. Yeah, so if I had a little suction doohickey, I could place this chip a lot easier. Why do I not own one of those already? I don't think I have anything like... No. I do not. I do not own anything like that. Okay. Why are we crooked? Are we crooked or am I just... Are we crooked? Yeah, this side needs to come in a little bit. There we go, that's much better. Alright. And this is all no clean flux too, so... Alright. Oh no, we're moving. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Ah. It's floating on the flux. Come on. Oh, I hate when it does this. Come on, center on the pads. Come on. Nope. Motherfucker. Oh. Back. Fuck. This is not my day. I want this fucking. Okay. Whew. I'm way better at doing this with the actual iron. Alright, now we can clean all this up. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't use. It's hit and miss. Sometimes when I use additional flux, it works great. Other times it does this. It's so hit and miss. But everything's all lined up. So now I can just do a drag. It's so aggravating. Alright, so there we go. This will look pretty once it's all cleaned up. Let me just check. Alright, it's cleaning time. So, everything is. Yep, we're reading good now. So, the processor got cooked in this. I'm gonna wrap this up. I mean, do you guys want to see this cleaned, or do you really care? Because all I'm gonna do is go outside and clean this for a couple minutes, get all the flux off. There's a lot of flux. And then flash the bootloader on it with my FTDI programmer, and that's it. We'll test it, test all the outputs, the hot end heaters, the fans, all the thermistor inputs, all that fun stuff. But that I'm not showing that. That's boring. It's literally just me hooking things up. So, and I need myself a suction tool. So that's what we learned today. We learned today that Tim needs a suction tool. So, there's not as much flux as I thought there was going to be on here, but yeah, no, we're all good. This board will work just fine. That's it. It's I think it's a 100-pin package, so what would that be? What's like, how many pins are in a QFP48? I don't know all the terms off the top of my head. And someone's calling me right now. Hang on. Hello? Hey, can you make a call back in like 15 minutes? All right, thank you. One of our vendors. So yeah. No, it's not a QFP48. That's way smaller. Would it be QFP 100? I think it's 100. Yeah, QFP 100. Yeah. So anyways, this was fun. I got a new hot air station. I definitely need some more practice with it. You know, it's like, too, I can do all these replacements with my iron. I have the hot air so I have it when I need it, because there are certain things that do benefit from the hot air. Like if I'm doing a whole prototype board, put all the solder paste on there and do the whole board in one shot, you know, just go over it. Because I don't have a reflow oven. Not yet. I could make one. But yeah, it's just getting it, because like you saw, the chip was blowing around because it floated on the flux and then it just moves. And you know, if you're just patient, you can get it back to the location like I did. It's just practice and patience is what it comes down to here. So, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys learned something. If you guys haven't checked out our forum yet, it's forum.th3dstudio.com, and that should resolve. I thought I tested that. We just moved our entire website. Yeah, it does. So that's all good. But we're doing a giveaway on there. So we're giving away an Easy Board, an Easy ABL Pro Kit, and a $25 card for the shop. So first prize, or first place, or drawing, whatever you want to call it. So first, second, third. All you have to do is join, make a useful post, and then comment on the giveaway thread. So you don't need to purchase anything. You just sign up. It's all free. So anyways, I will see you guys on the next video. Media Man, I do want to do another video on the Hero Me, but like I said, because you've made so many revisions, and when I printed that, I'm already out of date. So that's the problem, is things keep changing with that cooling setup, which is also why we haven't listed them, because there's been multiple revisions now since I made that video. So once the whole thing is finalized, then I'll do a video, because I don't want to put together a video and, you know, a month later the thing is completely different. So yeah, but you have my email. If you're still watching, you know how to get in contact with me. And I will see you guys on the next stream. So I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you want to support the channel, you can go to th3dstore.com, and we have awesome products. We do not have merchandise right now, so no hats like what I'm wearing, t-shirts, because we're looking for another fulfillment partner. So if you guys know of someone, I prefer to work with a small business. We did have a conversation with a company that can do like the hats and stuff, like the single size items that we can stock here. But I'm looking for someone to do drop shipping for the t-shirts, so we can just integrate it with our site, so we're not having to stock like, you know, 70 SKUs just for shirts. So, but Printful isn't working out for us. They're taking too long and their support is terrible. So we dropped them because I don't want to be giving business to them because they've been creating problems for us and our customers because they're taking so damn long to ship. So, anyways, I will see you guys on the next one. I'm out. I'm going to go clean this board and get it flashed and tested and then back off to our customer. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye now. Happy printing.